Hey everyone, Morey Curtis Dunbar here. Welcome back to Painted Studio. I am going to go over here, grab my iPad, 1 second, because as soon as I turn this camera down, I cannot see the comments, but this also helps me to see if we are connected properly, because for some reason Facebook lately has been doing strange things with connecting people. So I am going to see if I come up. Yep, I'm up, so I know I'm live with you all. Thank you all for popping in. Okay, that's all I got to do. Tony, nice to see you. All right, so today, first of all, you know, we finished this light the other day, so I thought I'd show this to you lit up and then offer you a little warning. So I thought all these little lights that I had gotten were like this, white, plug-in, cute. So I did this one. Came in the same package of lights. Watch. They're lit for Christmas. I had no idea. So I will tell everybody now, if you're gonna do stuff like this where you put lights and things, please turn on your lights once before you put them in the epoxy so you know what you're pouring. It doesn't matter, it's cute. I love it anyway. I love all the flowers pressed in there. We'll do another one of these and I'll show you how I lay out flowers and stuff another time. But I consider that a little fair warning on any given days. I make an interesting mistake, I'm going to share it with you all, but look how cute these are. I mean, seriously, how cute are these? I love these. And you, by the way, if you wondered about the lights, those lights are LED lights, which means they last freaking forever, but the batteries don't. However, if you turn those little LED things over, those little switches over, there's screws on the back and you can actually replace the battery. That doesn't, you know, it's not that hard. I've done it with lots of Christmas decorations and stuff, and you just go and take the battery and go over to Walgreens, CVS, you know, whatever your drugstore is or your hardware store, and match the battery up, and you will have a perfectly functioning light again once you get the new batteries put in. Okay. Those are lights. We're going to do some cutouts. So today we're working on a frame and we are working on a mason jar. And yes, these are the big guys. And you'll see that I'm having a little trouble with things blowing around. It's because the air conditioner is on right behind my head because it's on an oven in here. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use some, whoops, I threw it on the floor, so I'll just cut a new piece. We are using some of our brand new lavender carbon foil, carbon fiber foil for this. And I'm loving this color. I love everything about this foil. It has a great release. So let's flip her down here so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna just do part of these today. It's late in the day and the fans are blowing, everything's kind of messy. So I'm putting this in a section here, pushing it down with my hands. I am not pushing to the edges here. That's important. Don't push to the edge here, don't push to the edge here, because then when we have to match them up, there won't be any hard seams. It will look much better this way. And again, vertical and horizontal scrubs, not so pretty side, goes down to the adhesive, because if you put it the other way around, you get nothing. Nothing releases. All right, so let's pull this back. Oh, that's so pretty. I might have missed a couple spots. Oh, I see what happened. I flipped this over and some other stuff got stuck to it from the other side, but that doesn't matter because I am going to do some other stuff to this too. Let's get that on here. I had a customer in here and I was helping her figure out her projects, which is always fun to do. I love doing that kind of stuff, seeing what somebody else's ideas generate for me. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I mean, look how pretty that is. Sorry folks, I just whacked the camera with the frame. I apologize. Let's take some more foil. And remember, if you're buying foils and foil adhesives from me and ordering online, I tuck in foil scraps for those orders. I don't tuck them into other orders unless you specifically request them, because I had been doing that for a while and I was sending it to people who were completely unfamiliar with foil, and they were like, why are you sending me your garbage? So I thought, I'm just gonna stick it in the packages with the people who are actually ordering foil products. You get a chance to see some of the new colors and patterns and stuff on little scraps. Oh, I love this so much. Let's put that there. And see, if I miss a spot, I can even just go back in with my finger and tidy it up, although, you know, a scrub brush is always better. And I'll have unevenness on here because, you know, I'm applying, everything's being done by hand, and handmade means naturally a little irregularity. If we wanted it perfect, we'd have it machine made. And I personally prefer the interest that people's hands give to things. Oops, see, we're seeing my foil is blowing everywhere. Oh, Tony, yes, thank you. Yes, Tony is a regular customer of ours, and she orders and she gets scraps in almost everything because she likes our foils. Oh, I missed a little spot right there. I thought it was... This is really entertaining, having the foil blowing everywhere. So we're at our local farmers market this weekend, and I have been producing lots and lots of items to go to that. And these will be there and be there for sale. And of course, if you see me creating something that I'm not saying is for a client specifically, and you're interested in it, you know, message me. I have them. You can have it. I'll sell it to you, I promise. I don't keep all this stuff just for me. Somebody asked me that. It's like, you make all this stuff all the time. Is your house just full? No, but my studio is, because it's all for sale. I'm sure some of you go through that yourself. Like, oh gosh, I want to make more, but I have nowhere to put it. That is my life story. Okay, let's get that here. Now this pattern, because it actually has a direction, it's like a herringbone or a checkerboard, that's what they're calling it, the carbon fiber. You need to pay attention to which way you lay it so that your patterns aren't crazy all over the place. But other than that, it's not a complicated application. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do to this, and I'm gonna see if my scribble writer is plugged or not. It is plugged, so let me go get a skewer. We're gonna use our Deco Foil liquid adhesive. You have about 200 canvases. Oh gosh. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the pouring too much of the paintings because I'd end up doing like 6 of them at a time and end up with 100 of them at the end of the first week. Okay, so ideally the idea is you store the liquid Deco Foil scribble writer adhesive upside down with the cap on, and that keeps the tip from clogging, but mine got knocked over, so my tip clogged up. I got to go in here this way first to clear the tip, and then I try to get the glue, the adhesive out of the nozzle, and then I can go in here with my skewer on this side and clear out the nose of this. And there's always just one or two little chunks of stuff that just clog it up. Let's see if I got it all out. I think so. Let's give it a try. I never know until if it's cleared until I get one, finally get one good squeeze out of it. There we go. So you take your scribble writer, and if you've ever had puffy paints or anything like that, you'll be familiar with how to use this. And we're gonna just take it and outline some of these shapes. Ooh, there's still a little chunk of something in there because now it's clogging up again. Always does this the first time around when I haven't used it for a while. It's not a big deal. I just got to get it fixed. The glue out of the nozzle. There we go. Now, with any luck, that should have cleared everything out of the way. Let's hope. Okay, let's give it a try. You know, sometimes this can take me a couple tries to get this going the right way, so. Okay, so this will set up, in an hour or so, turn clear. And once this has turned clear on here, then I can do more foil over it. And we'll do a lot of accents, I think, with different colors on here. And these little frames are fun for teens' rooms, dorm rooms, putting on your chalkboards, for example. How fun would that be? So I'm going to set that aside. I'm not going to do a whole lot of that right now. It can wait until tomorrow or the next day. And let's get over here. Ugh, I got goop on my hands. Let's turn this over. And we're going to take this over here. Alrighty, so we're going to do this one for Pride. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit so you can see it better. Just have to pull the camera up a little further away. I think that should be a little better for you all. Let's see. I think that pretty well got it. There we go. Piece of garbage. Get that out of the way. So what we're going to do, now I could go two ways with this. This is our kaleidoscope, and it's June, so it's Pride Month. So we're going to do some Pride stuff. And I'm going to make the whole jar this, and I could do the lid red, our new red shatter, or I could do it a solid peridot. Hey Desiree, nice to see you there. All right, so I got to decide which one I want more. Do I want that? Or do I want that? I think we're just going to go shatter sparkle crazy. Let me get the manufacturer's tag off of here so I can get some foil. Yes, we're definitely using the new foil. So we've used the lavender carbon fiber. God, I can't even talk today, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on with me. Let me aim the fan from this a little up so that when I try to cut what I need to cut, it doesn't blow away. So I'm going to do the lid, and I don't want to put a square piece on there because there is actually a little curve to where the lid would be. So I'm just going to trim the edge of my foil to fit that. Let's see if I got that right. And my curve's a little bit off. second to keep trimming. I am going to have to move this for a second again so that I can trim my foil and see it, not have it blow everywhere. See, I trimmed totally crooked there. I really need to turn this so I can see it instead of guessing what I'm doing. There we go. That's good. Oh, great. Now it's stuck to my fingers. Oh, my God. Alrighty. Let's put this on here. Perfect. Just where I wanted it. Just so you know, we have a YouTube channel, we have a TikTok channel, we have we're all over social media. So if you ever have questions, can't figure out how to get a hold of me, I'm not on here for whatever reason, you have all sorts of social media ways to get a hold of me, plus our website, and you know, if you're local, you could just walk through our door. Okay, so I got that on there. I want to see, make sure I get a nice. This is the one time I actually do want a clean, sharp edge, so I will go back and check on it, make sure I got it. Oh wow, that looks great. Put that edge here that I missed. Go back over here, get this edge that I missed. A lot more than just the edge over here. There we go. And there's one little spot right there. There we go. Now I have a little streak of purple in here, so that's not what I wanted there. So eventually when I finish this up, put some lettering and stuff on there, I will cover that little spot up. Meanwhile, we're going to take some of our rainbow holographic foil. Nice long piece of that. It's actually called, this pattern is called Kaleidoscope. It's not called Rainbow Holographic. It just happens to be a holographic rainbow pattern. So let's put this on here like that. Again, I'm not going right up to the edge here. You hear me, that little crackling, popping sound is where the foil had a little bubble under it, and I push it down and it catches to the adhesive, and then it releases perfectly. So I always go over my foil with my fingers where the folds and stuff are if I can. Come back and apply some pressure. Let's see how I did. Oh, that's nice. So now clearly I still have that part to do, so I'm going to grab another piece of foil. And check how long that needs to be. All right, so next thing I got to do is line up my pattern so it goes again in the correct direction. So right here is a little edge of the purple, so I know that purple needs to go right about there. Then it'll lie over with the blue. And there we go. There's going to be at least one clear repair spot right there. I can see it already. Ooh, something's sticking hard. Didn't want to let go. That's interesting. Don't know why that did that there. That's all right, I'll figure it out later. Put this down again, move this up maybe a little bit. See if I can get any of the spots I missed. Get the blue. I'm gonna need to take a little more foil and catch a few other spots. Let's see if I can get some of that yellow right there. Can't do any more than that because then I'm bumping into red. I'm just trying to use up what I've got before I cut another piece. All right, I think, yep, I've used up all of the yellow on that. So I'll take one more small piece. And cut right there. All right. Good, good, good. Oh, that's looking good. The other piece. Get a little bit of green that can go right in there. Let's see. More yellow that can go right in there. And we have the reddish orange right at that edge. Okay, so we have now our rainbow. Let me flip this up here. So now we have our rainbow jar. Now again, I know I have a flaw here. So when I have flaws like this that show up, I plan my design to cover them. So, you know, I've had things that say jar of stars, full of stars and stuff like that. I will come up with something that comes over here and hides the spot that I'm not happy with, and it'll look amazing. Okay, so we have had, we have had our holographic kaleidoscope foil. We've done our red shatter and our lavender carbon fiber, and of course the foil adhesive we used as always is our Artsyville foil adhesive. And our base colors on these two frames, on this one, this piece, you can see a little bit of the navy on the back. It is metallic cassette coat navy, and this one was plain old black black set coat, not metallic or anything, just plain black. All right, everybody, I don't think I see any questions. Yeah, the purple does look a little like a highlight. I'm kind of embracing that right now, so that's what we're gonna go with. All right, everybody, I think I've answered all the questions, and I appreciate everybody popping by. And I will, sorry, I've got the camera angled so it's cutting off the top of my head. Oops, aren't you excited to see the back of the studio ceiling? Sorry about that. All right, so that's it for the day. I'm going to sign off. I will not be in tomorrow. We actually finally have the last of the movers showing up tomorrow. I'm gonna be home directing moving all day. And then I will be back on Thursday. We'll do all kinds of more cool stuff, getting ready for the farmer's market this weekend. All right, everyone, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.